Now, this is a product that may help with appetite suppression, and we're going to talk about why in a minute. It may help inhibit unnecessary absorption of starchy carbohydrates, may help with normal blood sugar levels, promote normal insulin activity, promote the breakdown of fat or stimulate fat or lipolysis. And in return, it could help promote weight loss. Now, you'll see on the bottom of a lot of these slides how to take these products. And that's another issue, right? Because we're trying to get in our products through the day. And as Dr. Z was saying earlier, he and I are in agreement. We drink our isotonics, then we drink our coffee, and then eventually we start adding in the food, right? That's my routine. That's what works for me. These are products that some of them are timed best with your food intake. So you'll see the core here. You're taking 2 tablets twice daily, 30 to 45 minutes before your 2 largest meals. What happens if you're about to eat and you've thought, oh my God, I forgot to take my core? Should you still take it? Yes, absolutely. If you don't take it, it's not going to work at all, right? So it's the same thing with our isotonics. Best taken on an empty stomach to get that 90-95% bioavailability. If we forget and we take it later, there might be some food. Maybe we're not getting quite the same bioavailability, but are we still getting a benefit? Absolutely. So you're still going to take it even if you forget. I like to help people get reminders, and so maybe it's setting, if they are on a schedule, setting a little reminder in their phone, or a little alarm in their phone to remind them to take it at a certain time if they know that they're going to have lunch at noon, right? And then they can just set a little alarm, 30 to 45 minutes before their lunch hour and have that reminder to take it. So remember I said that this could be an appetite suppressor? Well, that's because of the leptocore. Leptocore helps promote leptin sensitivity. Leptin needs to cross blood-brain barrier. When it gets across the blood-brain barrier, our brain says, oh, we're full, we're satiated. So this is an ingredient that can help us sense the feeling of fullness, and in that respect, it could appear to be like an appetite suppressor, right? Because now our hormones are getting into better balance. It has white kidney bean extract, which helps with inhibit the carbohydrate absorption. Chromium we've been hearing about in terms of helping drive sugar into the cells. Bitter melon may help also support healthy blood sugar. Now these products, again, all studied, right? And so there's a number of studies, and we have some available that, I'm sure many of you have read. I know there's a number of unfranchised owners here with us today that specialize in TLS. I know you guys have read this. But I do want to point out, this was a study that was done on leptocore, our trademarked ingredient. It was an 8-week randomized double-blind study, and it was a controlled study that had 92 individuals in it. But I always like to point out the average weight of the individuals was 220 pounds. Is that important to note? I think it is, because if you're working with individuals who have more weight to lose, the results that you're going to see are going to be a little different than if you're working with somebody who doesn't have quite as much weight to lose, right? So you want to kind of under-promise and over-deliver, as we always say, so that people don't have these false expectations of what they're going to see when you share these results. But what the study really showed, the bottom line, is that taking 300 milligrams of leptocore twice a day showed significant body weight loss and fat loss. And again, if you want to look at the details of that study, it is available for you. But I do want to point out, as you see here on the screen, this is an overall health product. It's not just about weight loss. It's about supporting those hormones. But look at your results that they found in the study. Decrease in cholesterol by 18%. LDLs went down, or the quote-unquote bad cholesterol, and HDLs went up almost as much as the LDLs went down. Not an easy task to raise your HDLs. There's very few things that we were able to do in the world to get that good cholesterol up. Plasma triglycerides down, fasting blood glucose down, serotonin up. Is that a good thing? Yeah, right? That's our happy, feel-good hormone. So leptin levels down. That's because the leptin went to where it needed to go. And C-reactive protein, that inflammatory marker, in our body, also down by 15%. Pretty impressive, right? So I mentioned we have the white kidney bean extract, the chromium, and the bitter melon in there as well, which is another antioxidant and supports healthy blood glucose. Okay? Great product. Another one in that same category is our Trim Tea and Trim Cafe.